Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wekiva High School welcomes you to Baptiste Orthodontic Stadium for the last time of the 2019 regular season football program. Before we begin our game this evening, we want to acknowledge our members of the class of 2020 for our football, athletic training, cheerleading, band, color guard, and JROTC program. So we invite you, along with our coaching staff, Athletic Director Bobby Biaggi, and Principal Michelle Erickson, and all of our program leadership, to join us congratulating your Wekiva High School senior class of 2020. We will begin with our football program, and we'll start with number 1, Larry Preston. Escorted on to the field by his mom and dad, Tricia and Larry Preston. He is a thoroughbred Mustang playing football at Wekiva all 4 years, and after graduating plans to pursue a degree and a career in business. Our next Mustang senior is quarterback number 16, Brendon Cyr. Escorted by his parents, Steve and Tiffany Cyr, and his brother Blake. He has played football at Wekiva for 1 year and has played 4 years total in high school. After graduating, he plans to pursue a degree in economics and a career in finance. He'd like to thank his parents for their love, support, and opportunities that he's been given throughout his childhood. He says, "I'm so proud and blessed to be raised by the most enduring, love-driven family to whom I owe the world," and thanks to Blake as well. Our next Mustang senior is linebacker and defensive tackle, number 29, Duncan Mcclendon. Escorted onto the field by his mother and godmother, Artesia Scott and Eleanor Gibson. He's played football at Wekiva for 3 years, is the senior class vice president and a 2-year member of the baseball team. He's also made the AB honor roll all 4 years here at Wekiva, and after graduating plans to attend FSU, FAMU, or Stetson to major in nursing and pursue a career as an orthopedic nurse and eventually an orthopedic surgeon. Our next Mustang senior is safety, number 31, Zion Scott. Escorted onto the field by Manisha Scott, Maurice Prince, and Camilla Wyatt, his mom, dad, and stepmom. He has played football at Wekiva for 2 years and plans to attend Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University to study business and get a Bachelor in Science degree, and then go on to a career in business management. He's excited to begin his new journey after high school and ready to embrace all college has to teach him and prepare him for adulthood. He'd like to thank his family as an amazing support system. Long live CD and long live Nardo. Our next Mustang senior is defensive end, number 41, Nathan Pierre. Escorted onto the field by Michelle Pierre and Stephen, his mother and little brother. He is a thoroughbred Mustang playing all 4 years here at Wekiva, and after graduating plans to attend the University of Central Florida, Mississippi State, FAU, Toledo, and more to pursue a master's degree in sports management and a career as a sports agent. He would like to thank God, his parents, and his coaches. Next we have defensive back, number 42, Jordan Smith. Escorted onto the field by Phyllis Tate and James Smith and Dominique Lucas, his mother, father, and sister. He has played a year here at Wekiva and also a year at Boone. He is also a 3-year member of the debate team, where he is currently the team captain, and a 3-year runner on the track and field team. He was recently named the Homecoming King for 2019, and after graduating plans to attend FAMU, Missouri Valley College, FIU, Cincinnati Christian University, or the University of Houston, to study journalism or management and minor in graphic design, then go on to a career as a sports analyst, journalist, or sports music agent or politician. He'd like to thank his mother, father, sister, grandparents, and cousins, and Eric Andre. His ultimate dream is to leave the world a better place than how he found it, and for Chick-fil-A to be open on Sundays. Next we have kicker, number 47, Brian Wilson. Escorted onto the field by his mother, Nancy Guadalupe. He's played all 4 years at Wekiva, also a 4-year soccer player, and after graduating plans to serve our country in the U.S. Marines. Next up, we have middle linebacker and outside linebacker, number 54, Peterson Jedium. Escorted by his sister and family friends, Michelangelium, Makalah Bertrand, Joe St. Jean, and Tyrone Hippolyte. He is a 2-year Wekiva football player, has also been on the PACE program for 1 year, was named to the homecoming court, and was a coach on the Powder Puff team. Peterson has been awarded Great Character for his dedication and hard work and plans to attend Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University to study business management, earning a bachelor's degree to go on in a business management career and open his own business after college. He would like to thank his family, his support system through everything that has allowed him to be there. He says, I couldn't do anything without them. Also, I'd like to thank Mrs. Johnson, my guidance counselor, my teacher, Mrs. Thompson, and last but not least, my friend, Makalah Bertrand. Next, we have center number 75, Kyle Elisala. Escorted by his mother, Atwenda Elisala, and J.R., his father. He is a thoroughbred Mustang, playing all 4 years here at Wekiva. After graduating, he plans to pursue a degree in journalism and a career as a sports writer. Next for the Mustang football team, left tackle, number 79, Lawrence Stubbs. Escorted onto the field by his mom, Yolanda Johnson. He is a thoroughbred Mustang, playing all 4 years here. He is also a wrestler for 1 year. After graduating, he plans to attend FAMU or LSU to study architecture and then a career as an architect. He would like to thank his family for all of their support. Next up, we have slot wide receiver number 82, Malik Carter. Escorted onto the field by his mom, Mrs. Esther Carter. He has played football at Wekiva for 3 years, also 1 year at OSS, and he is also a 3-year member of the track and field team and a 1-year player on the basketball team. After graduating, he plans to attend FAMU, FIU, or UCF to study cell biology and anatomy. He would like to thank God first, his mom and dad, and his friends and family for helping him through high school. Our next Mustang football player is defensive tackle number 90, Brendon Cyr. Escorted onto the field by his aunt, Grace Bayard. He is a 4-year Wekiva football player. After graduating, he plans to attend West Virginia, Marshall University, or the University of Central Florida to study computer engineering and go on to pursue a career as a computer scientist. He would like to thank his family and also his position coach, Coach Lee. We now move on to our senior managers of our football team, and we'll begin with Carina Hall. Escorted onto the field by his close friends and his grandparents, Connie Hall and Willie Hall, and Nevaeh Mackey. This is his first year as a manager. He's also spent a year as an athletic trainer. He's been on the National Honor Society for 2 years, president of Safe Ambassadors, the recording secretary of Student Government, a member of Black Student Union, the Innovative Girls Club, a 3-year member of the flag football team, 3-year weightlifter, and a 1-year member of the athletic training team. After graduating, she plans to attend Howard University or Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University to obtain a master's degree in health science and minor in African American Studies. Her favorite scripture is 1 Timothy 4:12. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech and conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. Carina would also like to thank her grandparents for being her rocks and molding her into the woman that she is today. She thanks her favorite people at Wekiva, Mrs. Coffey Wilson and Mrs. Thompson, for being 2 of her hardest critics, which pushed her to do together better. And thank you to Coach Bedison for dealing with my sometimes unbearable attitude. And shout out to my team, Arkaya, Kanaya, and Portia. Even though you guys made my head hurt, I wouldn't ask for a better team. And now we move on to our athletic trainers, keeping our athletes healthy all year. And we'll start with Alicia McRae. Escorted onto the field by her parents, Pamela and Joseph McRae. She has trained at Wekiva for 3 years. She is also a 3-year Student Government Association member, senior class president, member of the Beta Club, the Black Student Union, the National English Honor Society, Wekiva Empowered, Safe Ambassadors, Mu Alpha Theta, and the Innovative Girls Club. She is named the president of the senior class. She plans on attending a historically black college and university to major in chemistry. And she would like to thank her parents for preparing her and helping her to be successful. She'd also like to thank Ms. Hippolyte, Mr. Bathan, and Mr. Furo for also helping her during her senior year. Our next athletic trainer is Nathaniel Brathwaite. Escorted onto the field by his family friend, Noel Martin. He has trained at Wekiva for 3 years, also a member of the wrestling team and the Future Farmers of America, where he's been the Sentinel and has served for the last 2 years. He also has participated in left field, right field, third base, and pitching for the baseball program, where he wears number 6. And he plans to attend Valencia and then transfer to Florida International University or the University of Central Florida to major in biology and minor in animal sciences, then go on to a career as a zoologist or wildlife officer. He would like to thank the athletic trainers, Ms. Jewell, for always being there for him, and also he would like to say thank you to Coach King and Mr. Biaggi. Next up for the athletic training program, we have Anna Reinhardt, escorted onto the field by her mom and dad, Mary Williams and Hector Williams. She's been an athletic trainer for 4 years, also a 2-year member of the band program, 3 going on 4-year member of the wrestling team, and 3 going on 4-year member of the Future Farmers of America. She's been the girls wrestling captain for 3 years, and after graduating plans to attend Valencia State College with a direct connect to the University of Central Florida. She plans to pursue a career in sports medicine and would like to thank her friends, teachers, and coaches for helping to get to where she is today. Most importantly, I want to thank my grandma, mom, and dad for pushing me to do my best and guiding me in life. Also, I want to thank my brother Brad for wrestling and helping me to become the wrestler I am today. And thank you for being my guiding lights. I love all of you. Next for the athletic trainers, we have Angelise Cruz, escorted onto the field by her mom, Sarah. She's been a trainer for 2.5 years, also a 4-year track runner and 2-year cross-country runner. She is also a member of the National Honor Society and National English Honor Society, where she's been named to the Chick-fil-A Leadership Program, and a 2-year soccer player as well. After graduating, she plans to attend Florida State University, the University of Miami, University of Central Florida, or Florida Atlantic University to study sports medicine and minor in business. She plans to pursue a career as an athletic trainer and would like to thank her mom for allowing her to do what she loves, and to Ms. Hippolyte for always being there and mentoring her. Next up for the athletic trainers, we have Evna Malshari, escorted by her godmother and godfather, Billy and Peterson. She has been training at Wekiva for 2 years, also a member of the flag football team, where she served as captain currently and has played for 4 years, vice president of the SAFE Ambassadors, where she served for 2 years, the student body president, where she served on that organization for 2 years, the president of Mu Alpha Theta, where she has served for 2 years, and a manager, the head manager, in fact, of the boys basketball team, where she has served for 3 years. After graduating, she plans to attend the University of North Florida, Florida International University, or Hayward, to study biomedical science, bio issues, and education. And then she plans to pursue a career as a pediatric nurse practitioner, barber, elementary educator, or real estate agent. She would like to travel the world, especially to Haiti, Africa, and India, opening schools and hospitals for children. She would like to thank Ms. Hippolyte because she is an inspiration to me as a young Haitian, black, strong woman in society where she is awesome. Next for the athletic training team, we have Arianna Harvey, escorted on to the field by her mom and sister, Anisha Warner and Ashani Jennings. She is a member of the Color Guard, where she has served for 2 years, and she is also a cross-country and track runner. After graduating, she plans to attend Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, Florida State University, Emory University, or Alabama State to pursue a bachelor's degree in a pre-medical major and then a 4-year Doctor of Medicine degree. She then plans to become a cosmetic surgeon or nurse, and she also enjoys singing and dancing. Next up, we have Jalis Colazo, escorted by Rosa and Angel Santiago, her mother and grandma. She has been at Wekiva for 4 years, serving as an athletic trainer. She's also been a flag football manager for 2 years and a 1-year member of the girls basketball team as their manager. She plans to attend a 4-year college to study sports medicine and athletic training, and then continue in sports medicine for a college football team. We move on to our cheerleading program, where we have Maya Williams, escorted onto the field by her mother and father, Markeith and Kimberly Williams. She is a 3-year cheerleader at Wekiva, where she is on both the varsity and competition cheer teams. She's also been a 6-year cheerleader on a combination of all-star and recreational programs. She has also played flag football for 3 years, danced for 6 years, and managed the track team for 2 years. She is also on the Wekiva Water Polo and the Hounds Club Water Polo program, where she has had a combined 5 years. This year, she is the captain of the cheer team and joined the Synergy Dance Company. After graduating, she plans to attend University of Central Florida, University of South Florida, or Bethune-Cookman University to study anthropology and minor in dance or foreign language, and then go on to a career as a forensic anthropologist. Her ultimate goal after high school is to be successful, and she'd like to thank her mom for pushing her to be the best that she can be, and her dad for being so overprotective. She also says thank you to my little sis, Arianna Alvarez, for being the best friend ever, and I love you so much. A shout out to my dance teammates for making this year fun, and I can't wait till I'm out and living my best life. Next up, we have Ayanna Rodriguez, escorted onto the field by her parents, Laila Rodriguez and Willie Williams. She is a 4-year cheerleader on both the varsity sideline and the competition teams. She is also a weightlifter, the manager of the track team for 2 years, an FFA member for 3 years, and a 2-year member of the theater and stagecraft program. She has been named to the straight AB honor roll, once to the straight A honor roll, and once a captain. She is looking into FAMU, FIU, and Oregon State for her college options, and she would like to major in criminal biology to get her master's or PhD in animal biology, not criminal biology, and she plans to pursue a career as a wildlife biologist or zoologist. She would like to thank her parents and her grandma for supporting her and encouraging her to be the best version of herself. Also, thank you to Arianna, who is in my life, and that makes me want to be a better person every day. That goes for friends, family, mentors, and everyone I look up to, and always live so that if you were to die tomorrow, and learn as if you were to live forever. Next we have Jasmine Centerline. Escorted by her big brother, Javon. She has cheered at Wekiva for 4 years, also 2 years elsewhere, and a member of the flag football team. She plans to attend Southern University in Indiana to study nursing and minor in social work, and then go on to a career in nursing, working in the pediatric field and hoping to have her own office. Next up, we have Mackenzie Tucker, escorted onto the field by her mom, Deanna, and her dad, Brian. She's cheered at Wekiva for 3 years and also has been on MGA Apopka for 8 years, the Apopka Raptors for 6, and the Apopka Lions for 4. She is on the National Honor Society, where she was the president for this school year, also an executive member of the Wekiva Orchestra, and a member of the AB Honor Roll. She plans to attend the University of Central Florida to study pre-medicine and then go on to a career in pediatric neurology or neonatology. She also participates and owns Kenzie Gives, with Hope for the Holidays, a toy drive for kids in the hospital on Christmas Day. Teen Miss Galaxy, Hope Ambassador International, cheerleading coach for the Apopka Royals, teen advisory council member at Advent Health for Children. Next, we have Lovely Hippolyte, escorted by her uncle, Robertson Mark, and best friend, Stacy Longchamp. She's cheered at Wekiva for 1 year, also has sung in chorus for 8 years, has been on the choir and praise team for 7 years and a praise dancer for 4 years. She is also a Mustang Scholar on the AB Honor Roll, and after graduating plans to attend Seminole State for 2 years before transferring to Bethune-Cookman University to pursue a Bachelor's of Arts in Music Education and a career as a music director. Lovely plans on blessing people in the future with her singing in church and teaching other people what she learned in music. Next up, we have another of our cheer captains, Arianna Alvarez, escorted onto the field by her parents, Luis and Ciara. She has cheered at Wekiva for 3 years, also a 4-year track runner, a 2-year flag football player, and a 1-year member of the soccer team, and she is also the senior secretary in Student Government Administration. She plans to attend Clark Atlanta University to study marine biology and then go on to a career as a marine mammalogist with underwater photography. She would also like to thank her family and friends. Sometimes I forget to tell them how much I appreciate them for being there for me, so thank you. And lastly, I would like to thank God for making it this far and giving me the power to believe in myself. Next for our cheerleading program, we have Jasmine Jamison Boyce, escorted by her mother, Jessica, her grandma, Olivette, her aunt Juanita, her cousin Jacoby, and her cousin Jonah. She has cheered at Wekiva for 2 years and 2 at Apopka. She is also a 2-year member of the lacrosse team. She is a dual-enrolled student who plans to attend Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University to major in nursing and minor in psychology, then go on to a career as a registered nurse. She would like to thank God for the many blessings he has sent and providing her guidance through her last 4 years of high school. Next up, we have Janelle Hartenstein. Escorted onto the field by her mother, Cheryl, she has cheered at Wekiva for 4 years, and after graduating, plans to attend the Ringling College of Art and Design or the University of Central Florida to study studio art and illustration, and then go on to a career as an illustrator. Next up for our band and color guard program, we have CJ Kayla Mackenzie. Escorted by her mom, dad, and Nana, Ardra Brooks, Kevin Mackenzie, and Aletha Brooks. She has played at Wekiva for 2 years, also 2 at Dr. Phillips, 1 year in band, 1 year in color guard. She's also the president of the Fashion Club, where she has participated for 2 years, and the associate editor of the yearbook, where she has also been for 2 years. After graduating, she plans to study fashion marketing and international business. Next up for our band program, we have our high brass captain, Noel Samaru. Escorted onto the field by his family, his mom, dad, brothers, and sister-in-law, Manny, Chris, Christine, and Sue. Noel has played in the band for 4 years, also the treasurer of the National Honor Society for 1 year, and Skills USA for 1 year. Noel has earned first place in UAV space exploration at state competition and plans to attend Valencia, the University of Central Florida, or Georgia Technical College to pursue a certification in mechatronics and a master's in industrial engineering, then go on to a career as an engineer. Noel would like to say I thank my parents for pushing me so much and playing a major part in my life. And also, high brass is the best section. Next up for the marching band, we have our drum captain, Jonathan Williams. Escorted onto the field by his sister Joy, brother Josiah, mom Mary, and dad Jonathan, a 4-year member of the band program, and also part of the Splash Brothers Incorporated Award, where he earned that. After graduating, he plans to attend Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University or Full Sail University to major in music and go on to a career as a professional musician. He would like to thank everyone for 4 years in marching band, making this the greatest years in high school ever. I will love and miss everyone, especially my 4 sons, Tay, Devin, Jameson, and Steven. Also on that note, ayo, we got a burger with cheese on it. Next up for our marching band program, we welcome drum captain and center snare, Jacob Saras. Escorted onto the field by his parents, John and Nicole Saras. He has been playing at Wekiva for 4 years. Also earned the Splash Brother Incorporated Award and plans to attend Valencia College and then transfer to the University of Central Florida to major in business with a minor in music education. He would like to thank all of the drum line for making the past 4 years some of the most memorable experiences he's ever had in life. To Mr. G, thanks for making band my favorite part of high school. And to Brandon Dwell, my favorite percussion instructor, thanks for everything. You're an amazing mentor. Next, we have saxophonist Gabriel Diaz. Escorted onto the field by his mother, father, and girlfriend, and Arnaldo and Bianca. He's played in the band for 4 years, and after graduating, plans to attend the University of Central Florida to study criminal justice. Next up, we have Destiny Reyes. Escorted onto the field by her friends, Antonia Martinez and Anthony Johnson. She has participated at Wekiva for 4 years, and after graduating, plans to attend Full Sail to study music production. Her friends are my dogs, and they call me Big Pimpin'. Next up for the band and color guard program, we have Caleb Edwards, escorted onto the field by director Joshua Grossniklas. Participant in the band for 4 years. Caleb has also been the equipment manager of the jazz band and a member of the wind ensemble, where he is a second lieutenant, and a member of VSU. He's the Center of Faith Student of the Year, and after graduating plans to attend the University of Central Florida or Stetson University to pursue a bachelor's in music and a career as a musician. He is also a member of the Greater World Center. Next up, we have Anthony Johnson, escorted by his best friends, Gabriel Diaz and Antonio Martinez. Participating in band for 4 years at Wekiva, also has earned a superior in woodwind ensemble. After graduating, Anthony plans to attend Valencia for 2 years and then go on to either the University of Central Florida or Full Sail to study computer engineering or music and then go on to a career as a game developer. Next up, we have Lucas Alfonso, escorted by band director Mr. Grosniklaus. He has participated in band for 1 year and has also been at Miami Southridge High for 2 years. After graduating, he plans to attend Florida International University, Valencia, or Miami-Dade College to study psychology or animal health, and then go on to a career as a psychologist or veterinarian. He says, "Thanks for having me, Wekiva Band. It's been a pleasure." Next up, we have our band captain, Antonio Martinez. Escorted onto the field by his dad Antonio and his uncle Jose, a 4-year member of the Wekiva Band program. He's earned 2 district solo and ensemble medals and 1 state solo and ensemble medal. After graduating, he plans to attend the University of Central Florida or Florida Career College to major in music performance and earn an HVAC certification. He would like to thank his dad for raising him as a single parent most of his life and supporting him through everything. A dream of mine, he says, would be to play for one of the finest drum corps in the country and to be able to play in a symphony. Next up for the band, we have Emily Gardner. Escorted onto the field by her mother, Jody Ragazzo. She has been in the band at Wekiva for 4 years and is also the vice president of the Black Student Union, where she's participated for 2 years. She's also a 1-year member of the Spanish National Honor Society. After graduating, she plans to attend the University of Florida, University of Central Florida, or University of Nevada, Las Vegas to study graphic design and then go on to a career as an animator. Next up, we have drum major Amaria Patrick. Escorted onto the field by her mother, father, and boyfriend, Keisha Conley, Byron Patrick, and Troyce Hunter. She's been on the band at Wekiva for 4 years and has also been a 2-year member of the Winter Guard program. She has 2 Superior District Solo and Ensemble medals and 1 Excellent State Solo and Ensemble medal. After graduating, she plans to attend college at Stetson University, Rollins College, or serve our country in the U.S. Navy. And then after her bachelor's degree, plans to attend law school and a career as a lawyer. Amaria would like to thank her family and friends for always being here for her, especially Mr. Grosniklaus. He is always here for me, and I am going to miss him so much. Also, a huge thanks to Laila for being my backbone. I love you so much. Next up, we have our other drum major, Laila Allen, escorted by her mom, dad, and sisters, Gwen, Lee, Janelle, and Leah. She's been in the band for 4 years and also a member of the Honor Society. She received a superior at All County for her clarinet choir performance, and after graduating, plans to attend the University of South Florida to study nursing, getting both her bachelor's and master's degree. She plans to become a mother-baby nurse and neonatal nurse practitioner. She would also like to thank her parents for pushing her and always telling her that hard work pays off, because it is definitely paying off. I love you guys. We did it. Betsy, and that's on what? Next up, we have David Hernandez, a 4-year member of the band program, escorted by his mother. He is a 3rd-year band player and a 4th-year JROTC member, where he is the operations group commander. We'll be recognizing his peers in just a moment when we get to our other JROTC members. After graduating, he plans to attend the University of Central Florida to major in history and minor in criminal justice, and then go on to a career as a military police officer in the U.S. Army. He would like to thank everyone who has supported him, and he would also like to thank Mrs. Hudson for treating him like her son. So much love, and I can't forget you, Chief, Thanks for all of your amazing advice. I'll never forget it. Next up, we have our low brass section leader, Wilkins Alcime. Escorted onto the field by his mom and friend, Ghislaine Alcime and Orlando. He's been playing in the band for 4 years and plans to attend the University of Central Florida to major in engineering and minor in music. He'd like to thank God and his parents for everything they have done, as well as his friends. Next up, we have Caleb Hyatt. Escorted onto the field by his dad, Robert, and his mom, Christina. He's been a 4-year marching band player and plans to attend the University of Florida to pursue a bachelor's in music. He would like to thank his family for always being there and his girlfriend, Elise, for being by his side for the past 2 years. He says, I love you. Next up, to wrap up the band program, we have Elisa Sanchez. Escorted by her parents, Lisa and Elisa Sanchez. A 4-year participant in the marching band at Wekiva, and she is also a section leader and first lieutenant. She's earned a superior at district solo and ensemble and an excellent at state solo and ensemble. After graduating, she plans to attend Seminole State College to pursue a nursing degree and a career in pediatric nursing. Alyssa would like to thank her family for always supporting her no matter what, and her best friends for not only being by her side, but for making her high school experience one to remember. And now, last but not least, we turn to our color guard, presenting colors before each of our games and participating in so many ways as well on campus from our JROTC program. We'll begin with Michelle Thomas, escorted by her mother and father, Vanessa and Clinton Thomas. Secretary of the archery program, where 3 years served. Also a member of the American Sign Language Club, the president and founder there. And of course, the JROTC, where she is an executive officer. After graduating, Michelle plans to attend Florida State University, Howard University, or George Mason University, to study criminology as an MA, psychology for a PhD, and then go on to also pursue a minor BS as a data analyst. Then go on to pursue a career as an intelligence specialist or behavioral analyst. Also a participant in the National English Honor Society as a secretary for 1 year, the Black Student Union, the orchestra as a cellist and violinist, a volunteer at food and clothing banks and at her church helping children. I love painting, reading, listening to music, singing, photography, hiking and camping, robotics, and fencing as well. Next, we have Taniya Ewing, escorted by her mother and father, Garcia Ewing and Willie Ewing. Taniya is a 3-year member of the JROTC, where she is the Mission Support Group Commander and an equipment and logistics officer. She's also on the orchestra, where she served for 2 years. She's also the historian of the Black Student Union, where she's been for 2 years, and has been named to the Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, National Honor Society, PTSA, and Innovative Girls Club. She has also earned the American Legion Military Award, Hard Charger Award, a part of the National Society of High School Scholars, 3-time trophy winner with the Color Guard, and after graduating plans on going to Florida State University to major in criminology and earn her bachelor's degree. And then as a forensic investigator, that's where she would like to pursue a career and work her way up to the Behavioral Analysis Unit branch of the Federal Bureau of Investigations. Tonight I would like to thank all of her teachers for teaching her that education is the key to success. She'd also like to thank Chief and Colonel, she also says rest in peace, Colonel James Fake. Thank you for showing me what a leader is. Thank you to my parents for helping me build my character. I forever love you. And overall, I would like to thank God for truly showing me that he will not give me more than I can handle. Next up for the JROTC, we have Makalah Bertrand, escorted by mother and friends Kendra Peterson and Angeles Cruz. She's a wing commander on the JROTC, where she has been all 4 years. She's also a section leader for the chorus, where she has sung for 4 years. She's the head advisor of the Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, where she's been for 2 years, and she's also a member of the varsity soccer team. After graduating, she plans to attend Florida State University to pursue a degree in criminal justice, and then go on to a career as a special investigation officer in the Air Force. She's also a member of the National Beta Club, Firefighters Academy, Black Student Union, Innovative Girls Club, and she would like to thank her parents for always supporting her and encouraging her to do better. And last but not least, Jemiah Courvoisier. Escorted by her boyfriend, Jerson Maldonado, Vice Commander of the Air Force JROTC, where she served for 4 years, Manager of the Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, where she served for 2 years, and Executive Chef in the Culinary Arts Program, where she's participated for 4 years. She's earned a Top Performer Award and a Dedalian Award, the 7th highest in the nation for MOAA. After graduating, Jemiah plans to attend Florida State University, the University of Central Florida, or Lake Tech to study criminology, and then go on to a career in intelligence or security forces in the Air Force. Jemiah would like to thank Colonel Caudill and Chief Brillant for guiding her to be more disciplined. My best friends, Taniya and Makalah, for going along, and also along with my boyfriend for dealing with my crazy self. Also a special thanks to Lieutenant Colonel Fake for everything he's done for me and making me the person I am today. Rest in peace. I will always love you. Once again, we would like to extend our thanks to all of these young men and women for their contributions to the legacy of our Mustang athletic programs, as well as our band, color guard, athletic training programs, JROTC, and cheerleading programs. We wish them nothing but success in all of their future endeavors. Please join me, along with their underclassmen teammates, their coaching staffs, Coach Biaggi, Mrs. Erickson, and our entire Mustang family, in congratulating your Wekiva High School senior class of 2020. We'll be ready for the anthem when the clock hits 0, right?
Yes, I appreciate that.
Keith. Guys, it's on. Keith, can you get a shot of our side?
And for those of you joining us online, if you are going to stick with us for the football game, which we hope you will, that will be on a separate live stream, which we will be starting in just about 5 minutes, and we hope that we will see you there.